Today, we are going to look at the K-1 visa, also known as the Fiancé visa. If you're engaged to a U.S. citizen and planning to marry in the United States, the K-1 visa is your pathway to reuniting with your partner. In today's video, we'll guide you through the K-1 visa process, eligibility requirements, potential disqualifying factors, and what steps that you need to take after your visa is approved. So first, what is the K-1 visa? The K-1 visa allows a U.S. citizen to bring their foreign fiancé to the U.S. for the purpose of marriage. Once married, the foreign spouse can apply for lawful permanent resident status, commonly known as a green card. To qualify for a K-1 visa, both parties must meet certain criteria. The sponsor must be a U.S. citizen. Both parties must intend to marry within 90 days of the foreign fiancé's arrival in the U.S. Both individuals must be legally free to marry. The couple must have met in person at least once within the 2 years preceding the petition, unless doing so would violate cultural or social traditions. And the U.S. citizen must meet certain income thresholds to demonstrate their ability to support their foreign fiancé. However, there are also a number of factors that can disqualify an applicant. Certain factors can render an applicant ineligible for a K-1 visa, including if either party is currently married, certain criminal histories, previous violations of U.S. immigration laws, certain communicable diseases, inability to pass the visa interview, and failure to prove a genuine relationship. If you still qualify, the K-1 visa application process involves several key steps. First, the U.S. citizen must file a Form I-129F, a petition for an alien fiancé, with USCIS. This form establishes the relationship and the intention to marry. USCIS will then review the petition, conduct background checks, and if approved, forward the petition to the National Visa Center. The National Visa Center will then coordinate the next steps and forwards the case to the appropriate U.S. embassy or consulate. Then, the foreign fiancé will attend an interview at that embassy or consulate, undergo any medical examinations, and provide any required documentation. Finally, if the visa is approved, the K-1 visa will be issued and the foreign fiancé will be allowed to come to the United States and marry within 90 days of arrival. Now, to sponsor a K-1 visa, one additional requirement exists: the income requirement. The U.S. citizen sponsor must demonstrate sufficient income to support their foreign fiancé. Their income must meet or exceed 100% of the federal poverty guidelines. Active duty military members must meet a slightly higher threshold of 125%. If the sponsor's income is insufficient, a joint sponsor may be used. If all requirements are met and the K-1 visa is issued, upon arrival into the U.S., the foreign fiancé must marry the U.S. citizen within 90 days. After marriage, the foreign spouse can apply for a green card through a Form I-485, an application to register permanent residence or adjust status. If approved, the foreign spouse becomes a lawful permanent resident, and if the marriage occurs before the second anniversary, the green card is conditional and valid for 2 years. The K-1 visa process can be complex, but with careful preparation, it can lead to a successful reunification. If you have questions or need assistance with your K-1 visa application, our team is here to help.